I think within the next 5 years, you're going to see at least 10% of the cable channels that exist today fall off of cable. My prediction is that either a Vimeo or a YouTube is going to start to do minimal carriage deals with them and then try to work their way back up the hill with bigger ones. And I think that some of those companies will also try to do over the top. And for the first time, you'll realize how niche that audience was.
Yes, most will fail.
And if you speak to Charlie Ergen or Brian Roberts or any of these guys, they've known for a while that they're paying for channels that people are not watching. The intrinsic value of that channel to the company is never exposed because it's just a bundle of a package. So I think that your cable system is going to be smaller. I think the cable systems will be willing to run internet channels without carriage fee, so they'll have them exposed in their areas. And then from a TV perspective, I think one of the things facing the industry is that if you're running a channel, you need to own what's on your air, or you need to own the rights to make money on after airing. So I think there's going to be a lot of pressure in some cases on production companies who their lifeblood is selling to TV channels. And now you see everybody's got their signature series. And if you look at like a show like Walking Dead or Breaking Bad on AMC, it's a great show, it's a hit, but it's owned by Sony. So what do they do when they want to sell to Netflix and other things? You either have to make the investment up front to own all those rights, or you need to own your programming. So I think you're going to see a lot of distress in there. And what I do like about what's happening in cable now is finally because of Hulu, because of Netflix, because of Sling, because of all these sort of ancillary things of innovation that happen on the outskirts, the guides are improving. You got to give Comcast credit for Xfinity and what they're doing there. It's not perfect yet. You have to give DirecTV credit for how they've built out their VOD systems. And then finally, on the ad side, it's a really, really hard proposition for a cable company to sort of, or a content company to deal with, in that the biggest payer the biggest subscriber of their content is also sort of the biggest technological Luddite in the world. So when these companies go online, they can target their ads, they can charge great CPMs because of it, they don't waste inventory, and yet when you're doing a 5-year, probably billion-dollar deal with a cable company and you're still running on old ad systems and you can't insert directly to the user, you can't target, that's hurting the ad industry. And yet on the flip side, if you talk to a film studio, if you talk to Beth Comstock at GE or any of these places, they'll still say that no other medium gives you lift like television. Internet's going to get there, but you can get the same audiences online, but you will not get the same response yet.